Success is being comfortable in your mind and in your spirit where you're at. A lot of the people that are like crazy rich and balling are extremely miserable. Bob Marley, he was in an interview and they asked him how, was he successful? And they equated it to money. And he was like, what does that mean? Does like money mean that you're successful? Does that mean I'm rich in that? I'm rich in family. I'm rich in friends. Like that's where your success is at. I'm King Creole. I rap, I sing, I write, a little bit of everything. I gave myself a year, and within 1 year, it just like went crazy. Blue check, Rapchat, releasing stuff on Spotify, and just people just noticing and actually listening to what I was doing. I've always been around music, so it's always been a part of my life and family. And then I started really focusing more on music when COVID hit, playing around with a lot of apps that led me to Rapchat, and then from there it just kind of took off. I'm from a small town called Beaumont, Texas, and then I migrated over to Houston. So I was heavily steeped in a lot of Southern hip hop, was there for the rise of DJ Screw, and being right next door to Port Arthur where UGK is from, that was a huge like boost for where we were at. So it just really steeped me in that culture of just Southern hip hop. My musical influences are all over the place. It goes everything from old school funk, Curtis Mayfield, Bootsy Collins, very obscure independent artists, Polynesian cats like Fiji, Sammy Johnson, to the foundation of hip hop, Tribe Called Quest, Outkast, UGK. My favorite lyric is a song that I did called Man Up. I've been contemplating putting down my pen. We listen to the state of rap, it ain't enough men. Just a bunch of boys playing Indian, just some wannabe chiefs. Cowboys shooting reckless with these guns in the street. Everybody claiming goat, but they smell like curry to me. Missing from a long shot, but yet they hurry to beef. Leaving kids with no father, so the cycle repeats. Mama's working like a Hebrew slave so the kids can eat, but still y'all worry about the J's on your feet.
Look, I've been contemplating putting down my pen, but as I listen to the state of rap, it ain't enough men. A bunch of boys playing Indians, just some wannabe chiefs. Cowboys shooting reckless with these guns in the streets. Everybody claiming goat, but smell like curry to me. Missing from a long shot, but yet they hurry to beef. Leaving kids with no father, so the cycle repeats. Mom slaving like a Hebrew, so the kids can eat, but yet it's still y'all just worry about the J's on your feet.
Those are my favorite just because I think it tackles a lot of just what's going on as men to actually be legitimate men, not toxic masculinity, not over the top, but actually making sure that you're being a father to your child and helping your fellow brothers that are around there and being respectful to the women that's around, just like you'd be respectful to your mother. The facade of chains and shoes and all that is just a facade. Like we gotta stand up and have something behind us and have a true meaning. The path that I'm kind of taking with my music, I feel I make it for thinkers. Like I make it for people that want to actually think about the world that's around them. It's cool to party and have a good time with it, but definitely should have like a message. If I had a dream project, it would probably be just a huge incubation chamber for artists that really want to make music and that have talent, because there's a lot of artists that are out there that just don't have the means to be able to get to a studio or afford studio time. Their words still need to be heard. They're still just as valid as any other artist that's out there. So to create like a huge music hippie compound where we grow vegetables and raise chickens and make music all with a purpose. I think the biggest challenge so far in my journey musically is just keeping my moral and spiritual compass in line, making sure that it's a message that is relatable and that's family friendly for everybody, but still has absolutely dope, insane bars to it. It's easy to throw in like all the just filler expletives because it takes up space, but to actually be able to convey a message out and do it clearly with just using every other word, because there's like a lot of words that's out there. Pick up stuff from like the gas station, like pumping gas, like they have the screens there. They'll do like the word of the day, and I'm like, cool, let's see what the word of the day is, see if I can throw it like in a rhyme or something. Like I don't know, like one day it was Sherpa, and I was like, I'm gonna put Sherpa in a rap, and it worked. because I've never heard it in any other song ever. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. Shout out to the gas stations for that. The first time that I shared my music with somebody and they were just not feeling it was I tried out for The Voice and they were like, nope. Like flat out, no deliberation. They were just like, no, that's it. Try again next season. And that really was kind of like the catalyst that pushed me to like go all out. You told me no, and I'm gonna make you regret this some way, some form. Either I'm gonna write something that somebody else is gonna have, and you're gonna be like, man, we should have had him on here. Thank you, Voice, for motivating me. The motto or mantra that I live by is something that my kids would be proud of. At the end of the day, is this something that I'm comfortable with them hearing and that they would be like, yo, check out this song. I remember Snoop did an interview and he was talking about when he did like his gospel album. And the main reason that he pushed for that, because it's like I produced all these albums, but my grandmother couldn't like listen to any of it because of the content in it. It would be crazy to have like an awesome career, but then like the people that you want to like enjoy it can actually enjoy what you're putting out there. So I want to make sure that everybody can enjoy what I do. My sons know I make music. One of them, he got to watch me like record in my makeshift studio, which is actually his room and his closet. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. They all are familiar with it. Like when I released like my first song on like Spotify, they were like, oh, that was pretty cool. And I have like a couple other friends that I do music with. This one guy is Intel. He's on the app. But like his daughter is like one of my super fans. It's like the cutest thing because he'll like send videos of like her in the backseat of the car and it's like, Daddy, is that Creole? I was like, oh man, I'm cool with the kids. That's all I need.